Hi, this is PJ and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to talk about why Josh Duggar could be found not guilty. And the reason I am bringing this to saying this is because of high profile cases in about the last 25 years that have really shown a not guilty verdict for crimes that we all thought that they would be convicted. First one is Lorena Bobbitt. She cut off her husband's penis and she claimed abuse by her husband and she was acquitted. And I think we all kind of thought Lorena Bobbitt was going to go to jail, but she wasn't, which probably gave other women the idea. John Hinckley, in his attempt to assassinate Ronald Reagan, he pleaded insanity and it got him off. And I think that was another one that we all expected to be found guilty. But John Hinckley was got off by insanity. Robert Blake murdered his wife. Another high-profile case where the defendant was acquitted of the crime. And that had something to do with the fact that they never found her body, I believe. Hip-hop artist R. Kelly, he was acquitted of having sex with a minor and I believe recording it. And although the person that never didn't testify, it was 10 years later, but the court said the jurors said they had trouble placing, him at the scene and stuff, so he was acquitted. Amanda Knox murdered her roommate. This is one that I know a lot of people were sure she was going to be acquitted, but I just wasn't sure. I was not comfortable with everything I listened to decide if she was guilty or not. But she was acquitted. And O.J. Simpson for killing his ex-wife, Nicole Brown, and her boyfriend, I guess, Ron Goldman, I'm sorry. I think we all thought he was going to be found guilty, but then the prosecution was really bad, and they lost the case. They kind of gave O.J. that win there for the acquittal. Casey Anthony with the murder of her daughter, Kaylee. I was sure she would be found guilty. I think all of us were sure she'd be found guilty, but she was acquitted for the murder of her daughter, Kaylee Anthony. George Zimmerman for the murder of Trayvon Martin. I think that was kind of an iffy one. A lot of us weren't sure which way that was going to go, but he was found not guilty, and that was another high-profile case. Bill Clinton for perjury in his trial, basically a sex trial as president, let's just say, found not guilty. Of course, that one didn't surprise me and probably didn't surprise a lot of people. A president being charged, is highly likely that he's going to be found not guilty. Rodney King, and where he was beaten by the LAPD officers, and they were found not guilty, which caused the riots in LA. And I think a lot of people felt that they were going to be held responsible, but they were not. And that's one, when you look at the videos now, years later, you kind of understand what happened there. But right or wrong, he was found not guilty. Michael Jackson in child molestation cases, not guilty. A lot of people were sure that he had done it, but he was found not guilty. And Macaulay Culkin even came in took the stand and said he never did anything to him. So whether he did, or whether Michael Jackson was guilty or not, we'll never know now, but he was found not guilty. William Kennedy Smith, accused of rape, not guilty. is another high-profile case. Of course, he was the nephew to Ted Kennedy and found not guilty. I think that when it comes to high-profile cases, a lot of times we are really surprised with the outcome of them. And so this is why I said why Josh Duggar may not be found guilty of child pornography. This is a very high-profile case, and as you can see on these types of high-profile cases, they are more times than not found not guilty. And I could see Josh Duggar's got a great defense team, and they are going to do everything they can to get him off, which of course is their job, and I could see it happening. And unfortunately, we have the media drives so much of this, and unfortunately, the media doesn't always drive it the right way. And so many times, because of judges and their past history, lawyers, the defendant will get off for, will get a not guilty charge, a famous not guilty charge, another one added to the long list of running. And I can see this happening with Josh Duggar. I know that I have been seeing on here people bashing him and everything else, and I have commented on there several times, innocent until proven guilty. It is not guilty until proven innocent. And unfortunately, I really could see Josh Duggar getting off on this. I could see him getting acquitted. I could see the verdict coming back not guilty. And I will not be as surprised a bit if it does, but I think a lot of you will be. And so that is why I say Josh Duggar may get off on this child pornography case. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.